Today's video is going to be a little juicy. So we told you guys to ask us for relationship advice / tea / anything else related to relationships that you guys wanted, and we got a bunch of questions, so we are going to be answering them for you guys.
Yeah, I feel like we've never done like a giving people advice, like
we never have.
We never really have. We showed people how to kiss.
We
kinda like
we did. We showed people 25 types of kisses, but we have never given relationship advice.
Before this video starts, guys, make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up and make sure you guys subscribe. With all that being said, let's get into this video. Okay, I got one already, okay?
Okay.
Somebody said how to get a girlfriend quick.
How to get a girlfriend quick?
Yeah, how to get a girlfriend quick. Let's just start off by saying, me personally, that's not how you look at this.
Thank you.
You don't look at it as in like, I want a girlfriend, I want to get a girlfriend quick. You need to actually, like me and Julia, like I was not planning on like dating you.
I was not either.
I was not.
I think that the best
time.
Relationships come when you least expect that.
Yeah, and like I know people like say that and it's like it doesn't really like make sense until it actually really happens. Because I didn't believe it.
I'm telling you. Every great relationship I know, no one saw it coming.
Like, I used to feel like I used to look for love in relationships or look for like, I think this person's cute, I like them, I want to be with them. And like, it would never go.
It's not all about that.
It's not about that. It's about meeting the right person at the right time. Because also another thing that somebody might ask us about too, which might be another question, but I can answer it here too, is loving yourself. Make sure you're ready for a relationship as well. Don't just hop into it, just ready to go.
It's hard to love someone else when you don't love yourself. So what to take away from that? Don't rush into a relationship.
Yep. All good things take time.
Come to you.
Yes.
Okay, the next question. How do you know that you're in a secure friendship / relationship? Okay, so I feel like if you even have to question if you're in a secure relationship, means that you most likely aren't.
But I will say, people like me, sometimes I get nervous talking to new people, so it might not just be that. Some people are overthinkers like me. I'm an overthinker.
Okay,
you know what I mean? So like,
okay, so from an overthinker standpoint,
from an overthinker, personally, you just gotta relax and you need to see with time if they are a good candidate to be in a relationship with or a friendship.
I would say as long as that person is giving you the same energy you give them, the same love you give them.
If not more.
Yes, if not more.
But if they're going behind your back and cheating and lying, and
it's not secure.
Obviously, it's not secure. You know, people mess up though. People do mess up, and some people like change over time and stuff like that, where they could change, but you just gotta put yourself first in situations a lot of the time too.
And I think that your gut feeling will tell you a lot. Like if you have a gut feeling, like you get red flags and you're like, this doesn't feel right, then it most likely is not right. How do you work through insecurities in a relationship? Do you want to start or you want me?
Like insecurities in myself or like in our relationship insecurities? I don't have insecurities in our relationship. Like,
I think it's just in general, like when you're in a relationship and you have insecurities.
And you have your own insecurities?
I think every person has insecurities.
Yeah.
I don't know a person that is 100% perfect and confident about everything. I think everyone has insecurities, and I think that everyone has to work through them themselves, but it's also really nice when you have your partner to reassure you. So for example, let's use me as an example. Okay. I've been on this weight loss journey and I get really insecure at times and I have moments where I'm down and I cry, but Saud is there with me as my partner, cheers me on, lets me know that I'm doing well. Like I went to go get on the treadmill the other night and he literally texted me and he was like, I'm so proud of you. Like, I know you're gonna reach your goal for real. And like, that helps. Little things like that help.
And another thing, like, again, with the loving yourself is a part of it too.
Yeah.
And just making sure you treat yourself like you're in a relationship with yourself, like, you know what I mean? No one else is like you. No one else is gonna help you. They can help you get that body, but you have to put in the work.
I gotta put in the work.
And I think that's something that a lot of people have to realize, like with the losing weight journey, you're the one that's gonna have to put in the work and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
But your partner should be there to support you and love you. Or if it's your partner that's insecure,
you
be
should
there to support them
100%.
And love them.
And understand them and think, if I was in this position, how would I want somebody to treat me?
Yeah,
as well.
Exactly. Always put yourself in the other person's shoes. It may be hard sometimes, but try your best.
These are good.
Oh, this is a good question for Saud, because Saud is the overthinker in the relationship, which is funny because I'm the one with anxiety. Well, sometimes I'm the overthinker.
Yeah, you, Julia, you
It
overthink.
depends. We both overthink.
Yeah.
So how do you stop overthinking? We'll let you know when we figure that one out.
No, listen, a good way to, okay, listen, I'm an overthinker, and when I overthink, I get nervous, my stomach hurts, I can't eat, like, it's not good, and I'm just in my head, I'm not myself, and I'm not talking, and I've been overthinking the last...
Saud's in the process of learning how to stop.
Right now, I'm overthinking right now, like, if on camera, I seem fine, but off camera, I will say, as of right now, like, in our life, not with me and Julia, but me alone, I've been very stressed, very anxious, and like, I don't talk about it. I've been wanting to tweet it, but I don't want people to think I'm not okay. You know what I mean? Like, I'm okay, but like, I'm just
You're
in my
struggling
head.
off camera.
Right now, I am a little struggling, but I'm getting better. Getting a little better.
We're working on it.
But I need to tell myself, if you don't want to do something, you don't have to do it. Or if you want to do something, then you should do it. And to just stop caring about what others say. I don't even know what the question was.
For my anxiety with overthinking, I think overthinking is natural. I think it's normal. I think everyone's gonna have moments where they overthink and they can't help it.
I even overthink, like, when I'm sorry to interrupt you.
It's okay.
You do it to me, so karma came for you.
I wasn't even coming at
But listen, right? So like, I will literally be at like Starbucks, and Jules is like, "Oh, you don't want anything?" And then I overthink, like, okay, wait, maybe I do want something. You know what I mean? That happens to me a lot, where I don't know what I want, even at the smallest like things in life.
Yeah.
Like, I overthink getting what toy for Pig and Pie and which one they would like more, or what color blanket I should buy. Like, I overthink a lot of things, but I gotta realize, like, dude, you gotta relax.
Okay, well, I was going to say, for my overthinking, something that does help me when my anxiety is not like panic attack mode. For example, when I get on the treadmill, sometimes I get very, very anxious when my heart, or exercising in general, when your heart rate starts
Obviously,
picking up,
it's gonna speed up a little bit.
I know, obviously, but it makes me anxious sometimes, and then I start overthinking. And what I do then is something called grounding. So you Google it, it's like a whole method, but I try to ground myself. I try to let myself know anxiety is just a visitor. It's gonna come and leave. My heart rate is beating super fast because I'm working out. Working out makes your heart beat fast. That's how you burn the calories. That's how you lose weight. So I try to ground myself and somewhat distract myself. Like, I'll watch music videos to like stop the like compulsive like overthinking.
Yeah, I
thoughts.
will say the last couple weeks I've been playing video games a lot. Like, I've slowed down the last couple days, but like,
sometimes you gotta remove yourself from the situation.
yeah, take yourself away from the situation and think and just breathe and try to find a hobby, honestly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Try to get your mind off of that thing and then come back to it. Recollect yourself and come back to the topic.
What would you say is a perfect relationship? A perfect relationship does
No
not
such
exist. No person is perfect. No scenario is perfect. No relationship is perfect. No friendship is perfect. Nothing in this world is perfect.
Except Piglet. Hi.
No.
Hi.
Love them, but no. Like, none of us are perfect. There's no perfect relationship. I think if you want close to perfect, like an amazing relationship, I think
Try
is one
your best. Do your
love,
best.
communication. You're your true selves.
Yep.
You love each other. There's no lying. There's no cheating. Things like that.
Yeah.
So me and Saud.
No, I've cheated, remember?
Oh yeah.
How did you know when they were the right one for you? By the way, I love you guys. Love you too. I knew you was the person for me from the beginning. Like, the day I met you, like, for sure, I was like,
I think I think that when it comes to knowing someone's the right one,
you just know.
I think it goes back to that gut feeling.
Yeah.
You really, really just know. Like,
You definitely
when
do.
I started dating Saud, I was like, this is how a relationship's supposed to be. And I just knew. I was like, this is my forever. My forever and ever. Like, there's not gonna be a breakup. No breakup video. No nothing. Because we're gonna be together forever, and we're gonna be in love forever, and we're gonna have our puppies. And
Imagine it's like 4 years later. Hey guys.
I know we said.
Okay. No, but like, you're right on that. And
You just know when you know.
yeah, you're right on that. You're definitely right. How do I know if someone is into me? I personally think, and I feel like we don't say it enough, but like sometimes it is hard to know because honestly, my emotions are locked up. They're with key type thing. Like I don't really show emotion.
I saw a tweet on Twitter yesterday and it was like, when my boyfriend goes all day without calling me baby, and then it was like, me, so like, do you just want to be friends?
Yeah, like it's hard to show sometimes, but for the people out there that don't have many emotions like me, you still gotta tell them every once in a while, you know. I always think about it. I always am like, oh, I love Julia. Julia looks cute today. But I say it in my head, but I never say it to you.
Listen.
Which is a problem that I do need
I'm a go-getter. Whenever I wanted to know if someone liked me, my first boyfriend, I pushed him up. This is bad. I pushed him up against the wall and I was like, so do you like me or not?
Oh.
And that's how we started
right
dating.
there. From I'd have been like, no. After this interaction, no.
No, listen, because like I hate.
Don't ever push me up against a wall.
We're already dating. I hate when people won't just tell you how they feel. So I feel you on that. That's so annoying. Because it is hard. Because people, there's people with very nice personalities like me, which can be taken as flirting when it's not. It's someone being nice. So you might think that person likes you, and they don't. Or they do like you. Like it's like, just tell me if you like me. So ask the person. Just be straight up. Be like, what's going on here?
Yeah, that's Julia's input, but.
Saud would never.
I'm not an upfront person, really. I mean, I feel like in our beginning our relationship, like I was the person that made the first move.
Yeah, you were trying to date me before we even met.
Wow.
And I was like, no, you have to ask me in person.
That's ridiculous. We could have been dating longer.
Saud.
If it wasn't for you.
No, I don't care.
I'm just letting you know.
Okay, someone said, do you ever fight? I mean,
yes.
Of course. Every relationship that goes back to family, friends, like there's gonna be fights. But the key is you get through them.
But we don't fight over like for real stuff, I feel like.
No, we don't. I'm very thankful that we get along, we talk things out, and we don't
Which is
fight,
very weird because we are totally opposite.
Leo and Capricorn, what can we say? We aren't supposed to click, but we do.
I don't know if that's true or not.
That is. Leo and Capricorns are either super bad for each other or they're very rare and they're the most powerful.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
How'd you see that? Where'd you see that?
That's all the zodiac stuff. They're not supposed to go together, but when they do, it's a very strong connection.
Yeah.
And we're that.
Oh, okay.
We're the rarity.
Oh, so go off by zodiac signs, obviously.
No! We already were dating. I wasn't into zodiac stuff.
Okay, what was the question, babe?
I think, do we fight? It was about if we fight.
Our fights are in every relationship you are going
What was our last fight? This wasn't even a fight. Saud wanted me to drive all the way to Boston to get him ramen. And I'm like, dude, I'm not doing that. It's our off day. I'm not driving to Boston. And he was like, okay, I'll order food. And I was like, come on, let's go to Boston. Because I knew he was gonna be upset and it wasn't even a fight. And he was like, but you're mad at me. And I was like, I'm not mad at you, let's go.
Like, last week? Maybe?
Yes. It wasn't a fight though. It was just, I was like, babe, come on.
It always gotta do with some food, huh?
It's always
somebody's getting hangry, like there's something.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, somebody said, is it okay for a girl to ask a guy out? That is totally.
Of course. More power to you, girl.
Yeah,
do it.
That is totally okay.
That's where the pushing up against a wall do.
No!
What?
No,
it's not aggressive.
That is aggressive.
It wasn't like boom, it was just like.
Okay, well, what I'm thinking is like you threw this man.
Oh my god, no, look, this is him.
You're gonna use that?
This is him and this is me. Do you like me? Yes? Thank you. That was it.
You kissed him?
No.
Okay. I don't think you should do that.
Be a go-getter.
Don't do that. Hi, welcome back for our horrible advice.
I think we're giving good advice.
No, we are so far.
Oh, what do you do if you think someone's cheating on you? You better get to the bottom of it.
Yeah, snoop it out.
You better snoop it out.
Okay, wait, can I tell them something? Like how petty I was in the beginning of a relationship?
Yep. Tell them.
Okay, this was
so ridiculous.
Like this was before social media, like before we weren't even probably like a month in. We were maybe. And I was petty, but I'm gonna expose myself right here.
Do it.
So one time we was like driving on the way to see your family actually.
Yeah, we were driving to Kentucky.
It was the first time.
16-hour drive.
Yeah, and we're like in New York or something, and I'm on Julia's phone.
I don't have Facebook.
No, but you had like the app downloaded. I clicked on Facebook, and her first
that would check
search,
my mom's.
yeah, her first search was her ex. And I quietly was angry. This is where people like me should just tell their emotion. Wait a minute. This is where people like me should say, hey, like, what is this about? You know what I mean? But I didn't, which I should have. But I didn't. So I seen somebody on Twitter that like was posting, like, it was a really long time ago. Like, do you remember when people—
It was like the like and I'll DM you it, to be honest.
Yes, okay, so it was like that. So I purposely liked it because I knew the
DMing some girl.
So I knew the girl would DM me back. And I purposely did that so Julia could see it.
And I saw that and I'm
Julia
like,
saw it.
what the heck? Like, I was so mad.
And upset,
And I was
yeah.
crying. I was like, why would you do this? It did it out of spite. Guys, it wasn't me that searched my ex. It was my mom.
Which is still what?
Okay, but
it's
my
better
mom,
than you.
Yeah, my
Your
mom
mom, her
was,
mom
like,
was a very
close.
friendly
She
person.
was friendly, she was close, she was looking at something, I don't even know, called her, I was like, Mom.
Anyways.
She said it was her, and I was like,
And I felt horrible. I don't even know what this, oh, cheating. So, you need to be upfront. You need to tell them, you need to ask them, show them like what you found, or if you didn't find anything, just let them know, be like, hey, this is really ticking me. Like, I don't know like what's going on here because I should have said.
You should have asked.
Yeah, but I didn't have the best of relationships before you.
I know.
So I was like getting nervous and stuff. And I wasn't the best person either back then. So I was just like, okay, she's cheating. Like, that's it. Like, she still likes her ex. And I should have said something to you. And I'm so sorry for that.
Yeah, so get to the bottom of it and communicate.
Yes, communication is key in a relationship.
It is.
Somebody said, they just said toxic family members.
So advice on toxic family members.
I feel like, I don't know if you think you have toxic family members.
Yep.
Okay, me too.
Okay, you wanna
I'm
go
not gonna
first or
say
me?
who,
No,
but
me either.
that's another thing that I like. Me talking right now is very like vulnerable in this sense, but I don't talk about family and all that stuff. But I do have toxic family members where I just literally do not associate myself with. Do not be in as least amount of contact as possible. And sometimes they are in your household though, and I understand that for some people, like that toxic person could be in your house, in which you just need to have a safe space, which could be your room, the living room, your car, and you just need to, whatever they say to you or whatever words they say to hurt you, just know that person is coming from a hateful place where they're just trying to bring you down with them, basically.
Hurt people.
Yes.
And with mine, people are always like, blood is thicker than water. Okay, not always.
True. I don't
not
believe that
always,
half the
because I definitely have some family members that are very toxic, and my advice, cut them out.
Yeah.
Cut them out just like you would cut out a toxic friend.
Yeah.
You don't need people
Just
in your
because
life
they're your
that brings
aunt,
you.
uncle, cousin, that doesn't mean
No.
anything if they're backstabbing you, if they're talking badly behind your
No,
back.
I don't care if they're blood. I don't care if they're family. That family doesn't do that. So disassociate from anyone, even if they are family, that is toxic to you. Thankfully, that ain't my like mom, dad, brothers, sisters. Thank you. I love y'all. But yeah, there are some people, and I just don't talk to them anymore. Okay, someone said how to stay independent while being in a relationship. I am so independent.
At first, you were not.
At first I wasn't.
No.
But now I'm independent.
Julia was very much needy.
I think you should be independent in a relationship.
100%.
I think you should, yeah, you have your moments where you depend on the other person, but how to be independent, be your own person, know who you are, live your own life. Like, I'm living my life with Saud, but I also have all the things I love and I love to do.
Or your
So
yeah,
when it's
exactly.
my time to work out, I'm like, Saud, I'm going to work
Or
out.
if you want you time.
Yeah, or if I want me time, like I'm gonna go take a shower, I'm gonna go to Ulta, like I'm gonna go do my own thing. I'll get up, I'll go to Starbucks.
Right.
Like, still be your own person, have the things you love, and don't rely on your partner for everything.
Or like even me, I'm going to play a video game, and like I'm gonna be on that video game forever, where you can take your alone time or your you time there.
That's why it makes me laugh. Tosh will FaceTime and be like, hey, can I steal your boyfriend for 2 hours? I'm like, why are you asking me? I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, that's not my thing.
But
like,
when we first were in, like, I would say it's our puppy love is a stage.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
people have
That
puppy
young
love.
and it's like you're glued to each other. You always want to go to each other's house, and like for us that wasn't happening.
But we live together.
Kentucky.
I'm really glad we live together though. I want to see you every day.
Do you?
I do.
I don't want to see you every day.
What?
But honestly,
You wouldn't know what to do without me every day. And that's true. You can't even feed yourself. Have you ate today?
Yeah, I ate Antonio's leftovers.
What? Okay, that's...
No, but be your own person. Still find the things that you love and not just what that other person wants to do. Like, you used to drag me to Ulta every single time. Starbucks, every single time. Like, give that person the option to want to go with you instead of forcing them to go with you.
I'm glad I do things alone
Because now I'm like, hey, where are you going?
I used to feel bad even like going on the Peloton because I was like, oh, I'm just gonna like leave you downstairs. And I'm like, why?
And now you're like, bye.
I'm like, peace. I'm gonna go do a strength workout, treadmill. Like, I'm gonna do my whole thing.
And that's when, you know, have that other person be like, instead of saying like, no, like I want you to watch TV with me, I'm letting you.
Don't hold the other person back.
Yeah, don't hold that person back. Let them do what they want. Unless it's like something like wild, obviously. But, you know, go get your workout in and then I'll still be here.
Enjoy your video game. Finish your story mode.
My 3 days of story mode.
Saud will dedicate a whole 3 days to a story mode, and I'm like, well, what am I gonna do for 3 days?
At least you know
I'm not gonna be with it.
You know it's coming though when it happens. When you see the chair in front and the snacks and the waters, you know.
I know. You know. The lights are out and it's daytime. I know.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, I think we gave a lot of advice. Hopefully it was good.
If it wasn't, blame her.
No. Why me?
That's a joke.
Advice with Jules and Saud.
Also, wait, another thing, because I feel like this probably would have been a question or something along the lines. Keep the relationship still,
sparking?
Yeah, sparking. You know what I mean? Like, Julia is still gullible to this day, which I really love.
I don't.
Like,
I'm not in control of that though.
But just, your time will come in a relationship. If you want a relationship, it will happen. Focus on you for the time being though.
Yep.
And just live life to the fullest.
Yes. Quotes from A1 Saud. Anyway, guys, we are going to go on and end this video here. Today's post notification shout out goes to Becca. Becca said, subscribed and turn on the notification bell. Please give a shout out to my son, Dimitri. What's up, Dimitri? Shout out to you. He is a huge fan and I watch your channel with him all the time. Hey. Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you. And if you guys want to be our next post notification shout out, all you have to do is subscribe, turn on that post notification, and comment below that you did so.
With that being said, we love you guys. We will see you later and stay A1.